This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Information on a rally coming up in our area, and a local team hits an impressive milestone next. Hi there everyone, I hope you're doing great and I thank you for watching. I'm Ken Carr with your local information. Lisa Sugar gets the details on a rally being held in our area this weekend in today's news feature.
An event takes place this Saturday at Community Park in Hazel Township. It's called We the People of Luzerne County Rally. I'm pleased to be joined by James Johnstone, who is the organizer of the event. James, why is this rally taking place?
This rally came about from a prayer group that we have with several men, and really just questioning our civic responsibilities. So as men that go to church and we do all the things we're supposed to do, what are actually our civic responsibilities? And what we really came up with is that we're darn lazy. We don't engage enough in politics. We assume that everything's going to go the way it's going to go and just show up on election day and everything will be great. And I think we really got a couple surprises in this last year or so that really said, if we want change, if we want to even keep some of the freedoms and the things that we value the most, we need to engage. And I think from there, we started talking about, well, how do we do that? You know, what's the process? And to be honest with you, felt like you're lost. You really don't even know where to start. And then we just started. We started with writing letters. We started with, well, at least you can call your senator or your representative once a month. Like just really basic stuff to get people engaged in the things that are affecting every one of our lives at this point, you know, especially our freedoms. That's what I guess really gets me stoked, so to speak, right?
Well, now the event is taking place on Saturday, so give us a brief explanation of what's happening. I know you have some speakers, some food trucks, everything like that. Tell us what's going on and who should come.
So I think anybody that's questioning their freedoms, questioning a lot of the overreach of government and the things that have been happening to whether you're an employee, an employer, a leader in the community, many things are going on that are really questioning what's our rights as both parents, employers, employees. So anybody that's interested in our constitutional freedoms, that's the basis of all our freedoms, should attend. So there'll be speakers there, political. There'll be a nurse who's facing some difficulties with her employer in terms of employment with mandated vaccines. We'll have somebody from PA Parental Rights who will discuss all the things that are going on at school board meetings and, you know, what's my God-given right as a parent as opposed to the school board. So there's lots of things we're in conflict with. And I think as citizens, especially informed citizens, we need to know that. And we need to say, well, how do I engage? You know, what's my course of action to actually talk to somebody, to confront somebody and say, hey, I think you're stepping over the line. You know, what's my rights? Yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of it. We have someone coming talking about Second Amendment rights, a local gun shop owner. I think all the things that are being attacked methodically, you know, our parental rights, our freedom of speech, right? That's what we'll be expressing that day. You know, our right to gather, our right to say, hey, we have a voice, you know, and we need to learn how to use it. You know, mostly conservative people don't know how to do that. We sit back and we just watch things unfold. And I think all we're doing now is being reactionaries. Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. Oh my God, right? So I think it's time for us to say, you know what, enough's enough. Let's get engaged and let's, you know, affect change.
Is this being planned by just a group of people who got together? Is this a local organization? Who exactly decided to do this?
Well, we did, right? So that came from that men's group. That came from, you know, 5 or 6 men that said, we got to do something. And then from there, it just kept building and building. And more people wanting to get involved. We have so many other groups coming from outside the county that want to attend. You know, similar things are going on across the whole entire country. And in all honesty, I think it's very historical. We're going to look back at this time and be like, almost like civil rights movements. Like, this is really affecting our freedoms. And so again, this is very historical. We're going to have somebody that's going to do a documentary as well. on this event, so that should be interesting.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Feisner's Ford in Freeland, who is celebrating 75 years in business. Give them a call at 570-636-3920, or you can log on to feisnersford.com.
It's now 2 perfect regular seasons in a row for the Hazleton Area High School boys golf team. This is the SSPTV Standard Speaker scoreboard. The Cougars finished 10-0 heading to the postseason in 2021 with a win over Wyoming Valley West. Next up, they played Dallas in a Wyoming Valley Conference playoff match. You'll hear from some members of the team later in this week's sports feature. Trent Schlecht led Tamaqua with an 82 in their golf victory. In field hockey, Hazleton Area beat Wilkes-Barre Area. Abby Smith-Notsky and Megan Kernis scored the goals, and Elena Ashman got the shutout in goal. Mono Area picked up another win in girls volleyball, and Tamaqua beat Catasauqua, with Jillian Tite serving up 5 aces for the Raiders. Hazleton won 2 matches recently in girls tennis. Jasmine Van Camp and Emily Prokopovich won singles matches in each victory for the Lady Cougars.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
The National Weather Service has issued a hazardous weather outlook for our area on Thursday with the possibility of heavy rain. Here's our full forecast from the National Weather Service. On Thursday, showers and thunderstorms are likely. We'll have a high near 68 degrees. Wind gusts as high as 30 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 90%. New rainfall amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. And then on Thursday night, a 90% chance of showers and a possible thunderstorm, mainly before 2 a.m. Some of the storms could produce heavy rainfall. New rainfall amounts between 1 and 2 inches possible. On Friday, a 30% chance of showers mainly before 8 a.m., sunny with a high near 65 degrees. Friday night, patchy fog between 4 a.m. and 5 a.m., otherwise mostly clear with a low around 46 degrees. Saturday, patchy fog before 8 a.m., otherwise mostly sunny with a high near 67. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low around 50 degrees. Sunday is sunny with a high in the mid-60s, and then Sunday night mostly clear with a low around 48 degrees. Still to come, that story on the Hazleton Area High School boys golf team. And up next, it's officially fall and officially time to get ready to support the Miss Greater Hazleton Scholarship Organization at the Hazel Township Fall Festival.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. The American Red Cross will have a blood drive on Thursday, September 23rd at the Laurel Mall from 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. For more information, you can visit redcrossblood.org. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Albert M. DeAngelo Sr., age 66 of Hazleton. Services will be held at the convenience of the family under the Frank J. Bonham Funeral Home. Thomas M. Bud Mermello, age 76 of Weatherly. Mass will be held on Saturday at 10 a.m. at St. Patrick's Roman Catholic Church in Whitehaven. Friends may call Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. at the church. The McKeewellcheck Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Arthur L. Pence Jr. of Cunningham, the Cottage Funeral Home at State College, is assisting the family. Jane A. Ryan Hammer, age 82 of Dorrance Township. A funeral service will be held on Friday at 11 a.m. at St. James Lutheran Church. Friends may call on Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Heller Funeral Home in Nescapec, and on Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. at the church. And Gary Slusher, age 52 of Hazleton. Friends may call on Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Frank J. Bonham Funeral Home.
Tonight's obituaries are being brought to you in part by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory, with 2 locations in Rockland and in Drums, 570-384-3312 or 570-788-0977, and go to harmonfuneral.com.